first one? This is my first one too.
Am I recording?
Yeah.
Okay,
See the red?
Yep. I don't have my glasses.
We drove 72 miles to the Payson Go Arizona motorcycle store because the ride is going to start today at 10 a.m. It's about 88 degrees. There's plenty of parking on site. I believe there's about 27 assorted machines going on this ride, but there's only two Segway Villains, us and our friend Larry. Of course, everybody was checking out all of the rides, looking at the accessories. Everyone was so friendly and more than happy to talk about their machines and where they've been with it. There were lots of newbies, some even newer than us. The leader soon had us moving. The ride was a series of dirt roads, featured lots of climbing, turning, descending, ruts, some loose surfaces so you could break the rear end out if you wanted, dry drainage crossings. God, those would be fun if there was water in there. And of course, terrific views. Now, when the terrain allowed it, I stepped on the gas. I just love to go fast when it's safe. It was an easy but fun ride. We were scattered out for quite a distance. Now, hopefully on the next sponsored ride, they will have a pre-ride talk to explain some of the basic trail etiquette for some of the newbies. For instance, stopping at intersection and wait until the guy behind you shows up so you know which turn to take.
There's those century plants that are blooming. Oh my God, look how beautiful.
Now, the forecast for the day included possible thunderstorms, so I was pretty thrilled that we had installed our new super ATV flip-up windshield a couple days before the ride. We were quite comfortable throughout the ride, even as the temperature fluctuated and didn't worry about rain. Now, I was concerned that the windshield would be bouncing around and distracting, but if you watch the video, you'll see Robin's still trying to figure out how to shoot video through the windshield without showing part of the windshield. But for this review, perfect that it's there because you can see it is extremely stable when open. So on a hot day, you don't want a windshield, but when a rainstorm comes in, you sure do want protection. Now, I'm only 5'10", the inseam is 30 inches, so it may or may not work for you depending on your height and how your body's laid out. But for me, most of the time, my viewing area was great. Occasionally, depending on how the terrain was, I really had to move my body around quite a bit to have a clear view. But any interference with my vision was more than made up for by having that nice airflow, keeping us comfortable so we didn't bake. It was just fantastic. I love it.
All right, break time. Break time. Edward, what do you think?
It's kind of a fun road.
It was fun.
A little slippy.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
No real challenge, but
No, but it's still kind of fun.
It was definitely fun.
That's probably not the thing to say, but
We're going to be heading right back down the trail from here, right back down into where we started, but we're going to take a different route, right through the willow burn scar
Okay.
that happened in 2004.
Wow.
And you'll see you saw some of the burnt trees coming up this way. I don't know if you paid attention to it.
Yeah.
But going down this way, you'll see trees that are only like 6 to 8 feet tall because they've been growing for the last.
Okay. I see
10,
the
20
drone.
years
Is that
now.
your drone?
Yeah, that's our marketing guy with Go AZ. He's that's why we're out here today. He's doing some videoing and marketing and stuff.
That's great.
So,
Very
to
nice.
get more people up to our Payson store because we've got multiple stores throughout the state.
That's us.
That's you?
Yep.
It's a good story.
We have a Segway, which right now only Ride Now sells them that we know
The
of.
Segways?
Yeah. But you might want to think about it in the future.
Yeah, well, we do sell pretty much everything. Not just like our store sells Yamaha, Can-Am, and Polaris. Say our Prescott store has Honda as part of the line, but they don't have Can-Am.
Okay.
Or Flagstaff, they've got other stuff that we don't have. So we pretty much have just about everything. I don't know if we've got any of those yet.
Rides like a Cadillac.
Does it?
Yes.
I've been seeing them, and I'm like, wow, Segway.
Yeah.
I remember those with
And
the old.
our friend Larry has one too.
Nice.
Well, thank you. And there's like 26 or 27 of us.
Something like that. I heard 24 people were registered. I didn't realize it was going to be that many vehicles, which was very nice. I'm glad we didn't have any cross traffic coming up.
Nice. All right.
So.
Taking off again.
So I always do my best to stay at the edge of the dust, but as close as possible. I just don't want to suck up all that dust if I can avoid it. But that means when we get to an intersection, if somebody didn't stop and wait, then I have to look around, maybe a dust cloud, something will give me a clue as to which way they went. So it's really important to wait for the guy behind you to show up. So you can see the dust clouds in front of me. That is the crowd in front of us, and we're almost near the middle of the pack. We are really strung out on this ride.
Oh, so many rocks everywhere, and we're not stopping. Oh, it really breaks my heart. Oh well.
We didn't shoot any video after we got back to the store, but they had a tasty lunch waiting on us inside the store, which meant we had air conditioning. That was awesome. The pulled pork was delicious, and it went well with the potato salad. They even had pickles. That was great. Of course, there were plenty of ice cold drinks. Then a raffle. Now, I lost track of how many people won prizes, but Rod and I each won something. So I'm going to keep them in mind. When I need accessories, they'll be my first place to call. They're a very laid back store with an easygoing and helpful staff. I spoke with one couple on the ride, Doug and Amy. They had recently purchased a used side-by-side from the store, and it was their first side-by-side, just like us. They said they had a great buying experience, and they did have a couple of mechanical problems after they took it home, and the store took care of it with absolutely no complaints. Now, those of us who own a Segway Villain in this area, we only have one chain to buy from, and I haven't met anyone who had good things to say about their buying experience. The Facebook Villain groups always have someone complaining about having to deal with the used car salesman when buying their machine. So if you need anything, not a villain, and you're in the area or within comfortable driving distance, give them a try. Well, that's it for this recording. Use the comment section below if you want to share your experience at this location or maybe recommend an area that you really enjoy. Please keep it clean. Want this to be a family-oriented channel, so review what you type before you submit it. Thanks. I apologize if you happen to hear something during the ride's recording that may not sound family-oriented. I will try very hard not to let certain words slip out during an exciting moment. We'll see how that works. If you found this video helpful or just enjoyed it, please hit the like button below. Share the link with your friends. Be sure to subscribe so you can easily keep up with my latest videos, which will continue to cover things like Segway Villain owners' area of interest, reviews of accessories, where to ride, tips about the Villain, how-to videos, and lots more. Yep, there's going to be more. Thanks for watching.